Edema NDC. Reverend Charles Owusu Atnas. And for some time now, I'm say no Eddie in Komowaha on so many occasions. And the first time I would do say opese nyame adum na bibia totomu a ono nso kogina na omanfo to ne so aba no babe yem rahye bedwani edema ne constituency e wo bono region Bono in Kranza North okay in Kranza North constituency e wo bono east na wo kwa kogina chief obi e friend Quantin Kro independent candidate in Kranza North constituency. Washa say a boa pro e consult me say ekoye pa enti omanfo e won Kranza North ene mo incoming MP abekansa e wa ha mo betenenka ye hwe nim say Palgrave Boache Dankwa enso ba bekan yen ho ono no ekwo Ebuakwa South no Ebuakwa North enti ono nso mo betenenka Malik Basintali de minim baby ono ekwo baby in future Malik constituency yen
constituency is me no
sir
yes the upper east me free Binduri
Binduri constituency
Binduri na Oba Savannah and so you born all weather
okay
the moment if me mame free Damango enti upper east Savannah nyinanti we share ya the regional executives. I'm one of the few must serve in two regions.
As a regional
executive, must serve as in the northern region, then as deputy communications officer, must serve in Savannah as substantive communications officer.
Okay.
I think that I have experiences and in all other regions.
Binduri, and Damango.
Nancy politics na utimijina bibia because Nancy eti my phone omodwene edwuma
ubetimi
ayamo enye adie so we free ha ena we free ha ankankran ha MPs bebre omo won kran ha is bebre na omo free kran
for
I mean uko Ashanti region mpo MPs be wo hokra omo free ho but enam edwuma omo bomo omo nti Nancy ukojina baby mpo ano mato ama anka be den na obi a emfa no se we grunsi ni kra we ekosasi ni we dagomba ni utimi bankra we gonja ni utimi bankra be wini constituency utimi ko bono ko wini utimi ko ha Asante ni timi ko baby e ko wini but the people are interested in development and I think say ama ye democracy no I mean e peja ye because those twemu we free ha inti by mere facts of frianti yantomano please and solve your bread and butter issues of frianti in the end of the day. I mean it plays a part. You can't take that out of politics no matter what. At least as on the phone bube say no fancy for the power of fear oye now so say we go for the end fear na say one for the papa bia amba you bet make so oye that is enye I think the democracy ni
but for the two constituencies you mentioned no ni nyina kra MPP for sisi
as of now yes
Binduri is with the MPP.
Binduri has been a swing seat.
Okay.
Presidentially, yeta winning.
Okay.
Parliamentary, na Binduri PNC winning, independent winning. Then Stephen Atubiga uncle, fortunate Atubiga.
Okay.
On different tickets. Yanya Yakubu on MPP ticket. Yanya NDC. Dr. Robert Kugnaba, he was the previous MP. Okay. And you know, funny enough, Damango so Teteno, nanke ya swing kakra because in Damango MPP winning da. The then MP Wumpo Waka baby.
Okay.
He went 2 terms. And NDC so Eddie MPP Swedi.
Okay.
So I mean those constituencies, no the dynamics absolutely.
Swing
constituencies.
That's interesting. That's really interesting.
Even though presidentially
and they are NDC.
They are NDC fat. Not just if you look at the presidential results, some people make us say a swing, but parliamentary level not there.
As a conformation nipa
because in 2020, John Mahama in Damango say, Obiti Nanado by more than 3,000 votes.
And Abu Jinapo parliamentary.
Jinapo winning parliamentary by about 2,000
votes. Oh, okay.
So you see,
meaning that Abunya NDC for only be voting for him.
Something of that sort, and probably some other people. And the Akwako, a very dicey situation. So you're unable to tell because I'm young fan say Uncle Nyankophobia or Mufri baby Betoma and Umpa. Ebane say na JM winning by 3,000 votes. Could it be a case say Uncle Betoma and no Toma JM? Say Omo Mufri constituency non so. Could it be the case say Bimo to skirt and blouse? These are research, sir. But here Mutawa Kelo is coming back. He's coming back, yes.
As NDC's candidate.
Yes, as the NDC's candidate.
Against Abu Jinapo.
Abu Jinapo is going. They've not done conducted.
They've not done it, but he's likely to be the candidate.
I think so.
Yeah,
I think
he's likely to be.
I think he's likely to go independent.
Sorry. Unopposed.
Sorry. He's likely to go unopposed. And I think the two faces who were on the ballot paper
the last time will still be
coming back. So it's going to be a clash of the titans again. And we are confident.
And going into election year, maybe we would focus a bit more on politics in the north. You see, I'm saying more 5 regions in the north, and especially because the 2 leading political parties in there presenting Northerners this time around. About politics in the north are very, very interesting. Oh, really?
No. Politics will be or statistics.
No, the main one in terms of vote.
Okay.
I'm talking generally the feeling amongst
not just the 2 political parties. PNC is likely to present a northern candidate. And other political parties, APC, Hassan Ayerga is a northerner. So we're going to have other northerners on other political party tickets. I mean, in my dictionary, many small political party and a big political party. You want a Labour Party. A page of Nigeria. So if you underrate any political party, you have yourself to blame. For the first time, we are going to also have a major pillar from a major political party contesting as an independent person.
Candidate.
Alan Kojo Chiramanti, who comes from a very populous constituency. I mean, in politics, we say that's an entire constituency. And a Akan constituency, very populous one. Now you was anti-region. So I think that the north will have many presidential candidates from the north. The middle belt will have a major pillar. Alan Kojo Chiramanti. Ama the politics in this country was some ne party and just we share kwa modern fashion po so that with your communicators so no mo carry Kojo Chiramanti hey Alan cash and yon deba wa brama MPP at least can seminar na at least you try to massage it because let's try to manage some of these situations. So your opinion now no one party no and they will free you should rather think of how to bring it back than the attacks no doso within a demo hey
Alan Chiramanti.
I've been on panel with some of them.
On radio.
On radio, you hear them say to the extent say, "Who read Joshua?" The billboard kakraka and that directive was given by the Ashanti Regional Chairman. To me,
a billboard and a MPP background and
time and no pay.
Flag bearer.
But I mean, you could even do it calmly. You could tell him, say, look. Enya wumpo na obeka ono ankasa be ye free ho because on him say was so ye free ho but to go and tear it ura ejeso a no much register mind ta wichi ya tetie free ho. Oh, when I saw it, I was like, wow, who could do this? To Alan Kojo Chiramanti. Hey, Obi your politics, I was saying, you be free move.
Very well.
Yeah, but we have to learn. It's a political party. Dimitri will say, then you think, is it really worth dying
for your party?
For your party. I mean,
very well.
MPP, I mean.
But entirely, Mateme, that's it. Messing about Hobby, Ekosiisen, a higher Sempa FM, and Mema Reverend Charles Owusu, and a Palgrave Aquaba, but Sana, no, Maminfa we in Chim, and I think last Wednesday, many of mine mehia seminar, an issue came up about Brunye bebe amount for drink caps our be ashye was for 4 years and san obenom baby abekwa parties I call, and I chipped in what happened in Takrade about a month or so ago. Say a 34-year-old man, and me who says video no ako viral. Papa, 34-year-old man. or based in the US, or yeah, Juma or Massachusetts Stock Exchange, Abagana, or Baby Dine birthday, on an announcement for party. Allegedly, he's been poisoned. Young man, no ewu. But 2 weeks ago, and now we ye takrade. Now, after that video ne call viral, and I've gotten a lot more details about the story and many feedback, and so I made the point say ni school or call takrade ne young Christian. I've been told say enye young Christian rather not call Bethel GHS and free her call a disco. And me now for be now call young Christian. I don't know why young Christian. Yeah, we 2008 our disco. We are disco 2008. Or junior, young man. Allegedly, he's been poisoned. In your call Bethel GHS and Confonso friend said me Casano. I think I mentioned Rebo Hotel. But no interest seminal AC or Rebo no baby omukot na ye na for be no mpon. I've been told say the video na Oti Rebo no was when he came to Ghana last year oba Ghana last year no na namfofo ekokot na Rebo na omoji omani, but this year no ba ye no oye in a part no in-house part in the apartment oje ewo takrade and a seminal AC eho enti more amoti semibo Rebo no yes Rebo benye Rebo eho and assembly, and I thought I should make those clarifications na obia ente ne ho ase eye, but unfortunately no the fact of say washre ne nkwa no through that very terrible means no 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 correct. In fact, I will share biography about him ebusuafo kan we na it gives even more chilling details. Said the Nyoma isi ekoye. I would share excerpts of that with you. Wahase okay, let me see if I'll get it. Good. It almost say and where Ebusiano air kind of biography way, you know, because of his selfless nature, he did a lot of volunteer work while he stayed in the US of A. Some of his volunteer groups included Second Helpings in Atlanta Humane Society, and Junior Achievement. Last year, 2002, he visited us, and he was happy with his aunties and uncles and all his cousins. Bebeto, as we often call him, said he was coming to stay in Ghana. Grandmother disliked the idea, but he said he would not keep long. Early this year, Albert arrived in Ghana and rented an apartment at Racecourse near Mary's Child School. On the 3rd of August 2023, he turned 34 years. He decided to have a party with his friends. We asked him not to do it, and he accepted. But we did not know what happened. On the 5th of August, late in the night, his uncles and aunties were informed that Albert could not breathe during the party with his friend, and when he was brought to the hospital, he was already dead. Oh, what a shock. Albert, what happened? Who, yeah, that's him. Who could have done this to you among your friends that came to your party? Only God knows. Oh, Albert, may you rest in the bosom of the Lord. Journey safely and well until we meet again. It's where except of ne biographia ebusuano e kind of Albert Kwao Adieba. Albert Kwao Adieba. It's a terrible story. He started his kindergarten and basic education at Takrade Nav West School up to 2005. He gained admission after passing his BEC with good grades to attend a disco in 2005 to 2008 Ewo Cape Coast. Albert was a handsome-looking boy, jovial, respectful, quiet, God-fearing, and clever. He was punctual at church with his grandmother. He joined the youth Bible studies, Bible quiz team, and drumming and singing at Sunday school right here at All Saints Anglican Church. Ewo Takrade. After a disco, and or join any parent US and continue his education there. And it's a sad story, but I thought I should make these one or two, clarifications na munyina mahu. Enti ahweye na ye guso aye ka bronyen na nsen one thing in vogue sa house parties ni do be na young men and women akwaje a dying inside no my party koso pa enti bronyen nim se bebre na abekoso ahweye na enti me asofo akwa aba na tesen
obi me juso awie na story na ma boto
asemu for US be din birthday
the odidi kind na ye ma me chia me nua messenger ne paragraph
yes
na me na wase anyway wa pamfo tie for ni ahwefo so ehwe
yes
na baby all the start here say yen call yen sem so de ahwe sa obabo obi bo ho ban no na obabo ho ban enso ewom
sure
cause obi bo ho ban a tada otimi na ni to nchen na mu se wa wo bo ho ban dia oyire ho boni yi
yeah
and also nipa ya kan japade ene nkwa that's the only thing we lose bibia because nkwa na ho dia enema ewo ho na e material things no bit my odia we mo se ulusu japade ya nkwa na bibia ni ho ya odia biem
sure
ekokodi obi foforo ensem ti ade ya passing on bia na nye obi ade because ade no oni ho a obi na take over but the one kasa oni ho obi ntimi mfa e ya nkwa and the wa odia ti japade wo wiase nyina ya nkwa nti afutu a odi two mrante kon enraichi na me hwe bibi o social media me dem aja me kurase ni mu se mfe kurase na me san te kurase instead of kai ma menchia me chrome for kasa no po ina ko mo bi ho a me no be dia form
very well
fie jafo ina ananom ni mpenifo ina me chia om dodo na me hwe na esi bibi e friend bibi aba e friend balloon ina pompi bibi o se spray bibi gum na balloon eku now nipa na etwi
no laughing gas no is it your friend laughing gas
me nima some cro me
is your more abusing the brutal
na obi chese obi kura na kese any fekeke ye na de keke
or
twi balloon oh na me hwe na no dialysis se my buy ndi de ankofo ye na me stress e mabu no hu sorry a nima me baby me na se nipa visit a hospital and mortuary and a prisons visit hospital be a mortuary eben ho no visit if you also now call prisons no call visit obehu wa oseso bi o prison bohu oseso bi o mortuary and na obesen hu oseso e wa yare sabia asempa me nse nyina ka boma ebe kasa akireo na ma wahwe ho su ye se ebe ya onko how bia o expect say ana on pese obekom I say obi yare we emonkaye te se wuwo ti yare betima to bia nemu ye wa niam ye ya ye yare aye nim sa den se ye ya be yare because untim kan chem say wo senefu glue aye de empabo a
unya
yare untim kan chem say wo whiskey na amanfo nom no o sepo kakra ba wo de offer bottle a na wo nom unya yare untim kan chem sa na untim kan chem say wo obi a ye chain smoker a wo nom non stopper unya yare Ultimate can't say omo shisha o say omo balloon o say omo glue all other things o ye unya yare ultimate can't them say dem obi wo ha wonye sa na me wonyina bi so o yare yes e wo naturally no bibi timi esi ma obi timi yare but de ye dis sika koto de ade na wo carry sika
akoto yare
are you mad say ade na wo ye na wonim say e de o ha be den e beba and say you know me hwe UTV and I'm who say brand TV 19 years ya jeli no for life imprisonment ade de na oye okobia ba kono nsa na na yonko ba ko enya kasakasa na apparently ne se na nipa no nya kasakasa ene ono na damfo ako like damfo ntokwa na
okoko ama no
pata na okofi na okofa second by no le be boy no
akuno
na boy ne wuye 19 years very sad okum for the rest of his life enti mama yenye careful as if you know san say bi nom san so madwen no enya adwuma bi and ho no mpo so mo kire om mema sem no makasesem oh hey boy to kwan aba ebiem asem o kan yentia wofo obi ma me ka no krencho the over party ho a obi hu no ugina ho soro kwa wo because why abofra te say wo pen then benefit say penny de obi ani ho a wo bi da but abofra de obi ayi nti on so fa de wo fa mu ebi ti say awofo kan nsem kire ya ya yi die nti na omka sansem na den a kire yen ya yempuntu nti yenkoso nti ya da achi papa nti ya oma yentie om kakra bronya afimu nyina nabe mi ensape ne wo ma didi bronya na me de me kristoni every day bronya onyankopon say dako ye nemfi apem ye ni so dako na ke say eye Christmas nkwa na beba me hu say nyame den aye bia ma me ba me dana sorry bia hu say de afipa den akwa ba to every year and then 8 December yes afi yes and I'm what I don't need to wait for 24th of December or 25th and I me hu say bia me dia afi me hu say me dia afi dada ti munya abotre adibia ye wo na e ho bia wo bewu agya e beto nsa na e ho me ye wo na nsa ho me wu agya na nsa ho beto cigarette na e ho ye bewu agya na cigarette ho adibia wo hu bia wo yisu enne bia no a wo beto ye yes ye wo ansa de crowbar but wo beto ye bia no wo bekọ asenja ho ti we should be careful the way ya abuse ye nipa dia no not the drugs we are abusing our own body not the drugs drugs is all now idea ya tro ho say harmful
can be harmful to your health.
You don't even can it's you can if you're harmful I want they cannot that harmful na I don't nipa de sene hu wo say eno na menom we am ho hwe kra eno na menom na obihia brantie 30 years that's what this 60 years
hu na 70 years
santi na sense de organizer for tap on them to come pompe o tie na say adwo a bedin won o pompe the tie no nam sa dey we be your number sorry asenti me dey ba si o amenu agree baba na etima to answer accommodation enya hweye na brantie ni maba no yentu ye boase na say am pass da chi ne ye ndia ade na ye san da chi na enya abotre enkonkoto da chi that's true.
Me so me that's and now for seminar and the enyobia na wo say wadamfo and the slide thing yenkoye party yenkono nsa especially akwantuo mufo na amoba fie bebre no be wo no nipa na wo ni nyi no waja na ho na bia nyame ayi wadom watu kwan oba abrabo asesa bibia asesa nipa su se de nipa sitie no ahoye akakra ani bre pese menkum nye ka menko anka ye mea enti waba na wokra no wato nsa afre na wawase ato aduane ne nsa odi no ekono anka ye onumum na ye na nipa na dwim na unhu de it is a ukuna na ne nneoma nyina ba bedi ho ana ukuni wi automatic na nso akopia abruchire ho
no see say ebom mi no ope obi timi che obi sika awo hu no mobo na odi sika kotojam what you say sunsumu no
on se wo sika nyina
wo hu no mobo say menua no ye man ko
ho akiro
je na fato bibidi no waje wo nsem sika no na odi okwa aduro so
akoshe no
ohia wo hu bibi nti the moment awo dis kana man dia was a free un chain na buy na odi kwa aduro so se enye na wadwuma den ensay nyina ye ani branya mo yawo
ye nyina ya bo pepe
ye nyina na kisa nyina mo ba na mo be trend the same level say opa check it ko yin kurase but you obi abakosem say papa yi
na oska
o papa yi na odi ebi mfom so ono ane mfom so yin ya menhye ebi su ye de ya hyeda ade na nante aya brenase into wo fe kama ntina ebia yi mesrew na makasa kire yenuanum wo hia Yesu Bible so oni wiase han na so bia han wo bia sum ni ho han so ba nipa mu amanipa ni den nipa edite so wo Kristo ahu wa bra bona na eye sonko you need Christ eye bibia wo hia se be boam hon kwan gra den na what was happening but wo yinyame sin chen na wo for bra body to nsema e be free atop abra wono de be to nsem obi pemu abeden e be free atop because ahoyawo obi been your percentile out here. So, a national officer.
Sure.
I'm telling you, Obi Benyan can then ho. me am gina hoyi me say me contest election on my own aka obi nkwa anka contest bi so ka ho on contest bi because on team contest but wo onyawa wo be free ho
no aba ono mpo amampo
so we be contest there ka wo free ho akopɛ me nua paragraph is MPP and all. But I'm telling you, people fear for their time for about this for. And sometimes me slow the obey me, change the over chichi. Or the obey me on him boom. Now the other chichi there.
Because young man on him said the part now or apartment ni or friend and I'm for 13 people. 13.
One of them the cool.
Or we are just 13.
One of them Eddie Kuno. But Eddie and Hobe Daddy, as for that one day, I can assure you, any affair. The Bakro Hobe Daddy. They money pan Hobe Daddy Crana. And I didn't say we are here. And upon them, video be. A brand to be Kunima, I could see baby for 7 months.
Ewo Koforidia.
7 months, and will come on one mamma. When you send a bosom come, I won't know what Jones saw Sabi. I Jan and Naya Guno so. About time being Colana, go to Dukan and Colana Bibriwa, on Tire Jaw and Icra, Johnson.
Also, Jerry, and in
the night they will have to wake up, giving Colano Diane, Pepper, who Johnson, and see Mammy for bread. Fathers will have to pay school fees. You chop money when I'm now Kumu Mammy. But near Mammy by your dear bear, we are saying, dear Ben crowd, won't even find us. Be a bold and Kuni Mammy, then I could see 7 months. Now, how me who body in the crowd only, Monsino. Someone be how they now body ready. That's it. Or Bible say, will be wouldn't see and Siena or Pomba crying.
A home for so saying.
Okay, see away, Yamianim no, a Hunyapa. Yeah. Kuna torturing. A fair Yamia Padahontra.
What can I do, Massam?
Mantia. Moment careful.
A semper F.
Me that's a soffo. A paragraph, a quite better saying.
Obin Patronia Miado. Yeah. If you Kofodia never says here.
Oh, sir.
Wow. Because constituency.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, Jumaka Crow Hall. And Ida. Medefa Freedom FM and pay
by
7:30.
Okay.
Obi Amwa radio station.
The radio station.
Didn't come again, so Messiah called Taste.
Okay. Taste FM.
Taste FM. Angel Broadcasting Network.
Station there walk Koforidia. Okay.
Mekoko Kasaka Kraija Christmas Eba.
Yeah.
Tunko Fofo.
Yeah.
Asema odi atudwe ya de ya homte na medical ya dawase woni o mahin me birthday ne mete say mo bodge me so da mwase o say 3 December na me di me birthday.
Okay.
Me wiase me buy me nye party da obi ntiase and am nyama we bi so me papa we na me di 17 years old. That is 23 years ago. Obi ne kuno with food.
Oh.
Of America, saying I quite exile.
Yes.
Papa by Kofonum, the Kofomu by say, oh, ye be reconciliation in your mighty. Omo by 2000, and Sani Babetuaba. June no Kumase, Bokrom Estates, Bane Hospital, and need work clinic in Bibia or Umukuno to them.
Oh.
Mukuni and so back at that time na Clinton and I president.
Yeah.
And a Clinton ma asylum or mobile I see mamunya green card. There's also befi. O Mukuni no mufane passports. And on the America. Inti me since 17 years old and papa we Sunday me day 40. My party that made me wo fear. If you na me wo the whole day. Fear na me wo. Man ko baby Iti
party the Branajani. Party the Branajani. I said we are getting
because as I said, you show your home.
Yeah.
I am a say a former disco gentleman. So me quite disco. Just me former old school boy. One man who akwenye ayen because very unfortunate and say dia isi nti send yourself for kind ye de futu be man kofo bisa me say me birthday be ye den na me say me dafi man ko be I dared not move out of the house because the day before no I nearly had an accident.
Oh,
I me ko
Asempa FM.
Tibuati.
Yeah, no, you know.
Oh, me kind of something you cry.
Oh,
And usually, I mean, you know, for spiritual, you didn't say never be
sure.
You
have to be careful.
My birthday, they mean pe cry. And I say a day a foot and my uncle for party the here. A dining is the same everywhere. And in the pub gather. Look at it, 13 people. It wasn't say be a nipa 100 and I say nipa 13 people. It made me show me home. And I'm very, very careful. Baby, I made so I'm very, very vigilant and very, very careful. I'm very certain. Send yourself working. Nipo yes, I know. So on young coupon asemka dachi na young people mo be say also can mo back Christmas. Munga careful. Now call restroom ni don't come back to it. Because approaching any obi any opportunity any akwenya or time womb. And say Pastor Eastwood they be okase say oh share testimony share it graciously because any obi and testimony as you do. It's me usually say in Kofo Krana say you know how these people they usually do this picture taking maybe I say because for those of us here very traditional you don't get pregnant and go and do a photo shoot easy you know and all these bridal showers and before we know and baby shower all those things it doesn't sink well remember one of young people must be really advised very well in Congo it's just once and now it's gone
if you say no
again.
It's terrible
my birthday me do almost about 10 years in Cratchy prisons
Kete Cratchy
this young boy my prepare me cry every the last time me back to me to the people were expecting say oh I say but didn't to no my party to me course runner my name is band and my wife call him say papa they say me to ben no say na ben I'm so this here most yes
I like that
and I'm more on the oil buy and papa for oil go up France mommy or the go no so if you am to bomb pie man bomb and I'm smart to the area and no bond teacher police case be any because me ni na me te say me din e frame say Anamboa
yes
obi you nyi na e bodi
and e bodi nchero
yeah e bodi nchero oni ma so see yem fiti ase ni here but I be any answer see I very important say anya wo birthday nko a even baby yourself grab kan ya obedidi unsu a obenom even atenase kwa I trust him traffic for trabia and got now I want to be careful. I want to lose one can I will lose you
no
for so be anywhere. Yeah, as MBI ever come at the HBA. Certain is a in your MP or Tia Kunaso. You couldn't fresh. At the HN or done and pass or the HN will want a second kuno. How many years? Oh, they catch him. How many years? Yeah, they're
2016.
Yeah, Tiana,
yeah.
Tia. She said, you are Munpo Nebui. Now, why would you aware? As I see it, yes. What did the boom grab and lose or can of them? Be careful.
Matty, Ekosiisen higher Senpai Feminti, a word to a wise is enough. Mama, yen I am Fanya Shi, and it's timely because the season I womb Siciano, Ashe, Ubi or Wako. Pub be or no man south me sorry cosa no aboba no atam na wasan de atua na no nsuo obie so a no de asi wotimi konante ba oba no wasan bie na o no moma ye nyina ye nhwe ye ho ye I mean yes dan nipa de you have to trust people but they say look before and I say look before you leap so they are very very important mama ye nyina ye so happy birthday to Cecil Morton aka Sensi Miller of Dan Morton Tailors, one of the best tailors in town. Second way about into Cecil Morton or Dan Morton Tailors. Happy birthday to you and do have a really really good birthday. We say Obi, reason I trust no one, not even myself. I've never been this sad since I lost my dad and bosom friend Nipanyo Jomo Pokwase Festus and anyway Abba. We say Obi, those who kill this guy will never enjoy peace in their life. So Crow Yeboa or Breman Benin or they are Bray in Yada Papa. Obi, my brother Reverend Charles who has spoken wisdom. My greetings to him. Kwame Samtona, Ash Pharmacy, Worcester, Massachusetts. They are or they are Bray in. We say Obi. This is very, very sad and heartbreaking. May Allah keep Albert's soul. May Allah forgive his soul. May Allah punish the one who allegedly poisoned him. Hussein Salifu or Kaswa Zango Odie Enono Yadase Papa Moma Yemra. We say Obi. Former President Mahama is a Gunja man. Winning Damongo is a walk in the path for him. Awudin Mahama Kahon. Okay. But former President Mahama don't know a Gunjani. Okay. Ain't I na nipa na say Owini presidential or Damongo a walk in the park. It was expected to happen. Say Obe Wini e wa Damongo because o Gunja man, right?
Say o we move free constituencies on one way. Oje man Pruguland mpo. Yeah. Oje margins you about me even as running mates. Yeah, as compared to what the NDC got there. I mean, you see the NDC are there in the Northeast region. Inti no nchireke say ufri honti nemumu edwuma ye de ma Damango District Hospital. Baby aye wo no ono President Mahama.
Ya wo no Damango
District Hospital ankane na a hospital ketwe bi na show. And there or expande emma enya district status. 2 ambulances, oxygen unit, lots of amenities, and the Oko Hospital Hona Okoshewa, Ayakrabeshe, Fufulusu Solar Road, 147-kilometer road. President Mahama na time immemorial from history 1957 to 2011. President Mahama cut a sword for that particular project. Na mampenyi bieniwa. So in 2007, President Kofo ebe kate sword for the Damango project. In fact, no convoy air bankrai. Na grade on the kate sword the convoy nichi. It never worked. I remember. Na zata isu swagakra the Damango ra. Ya did not na grade and also wine and Arjuna asma sorry. Ya did not kotamale for say kosani yare just because of sword cutting and niji yene frama ekoko no munu. Inti enamejuma President Mahama the ma Damango fonti.
But okay,
it's on record. It's a fact. They let Damango waka baby. You are right. Yeah. The reason is that under road policy, every 4 years, it was a year maintenance. Abanyi baye, and there almost 7 years. Not a single maintenance has been done on the road. Obi, mustidu hamunya maintenance. Still do ha microphone na mwimpo once in a while at least mo year 1 or 2 maintenance e was studio ha meboa na kwanya cars na namso na 7 years mo nye maintenance so nti na me edwuma President Mahama eye ma Damango ni Savannah region for Damango station those days obe from metro mass mpo a obe na matechemu ansa na wafro President Mahama gave them a befitting transport station. If we've been able to reduce travel time, reduce accidents due to the construction of the roads, reduce crime rates, because those days, as a result of potholes, and robbers, there was no day. There was no day iron robbery. Ebimubisa obi oko wa UDS before 2011 when you be a friend because that was the road they used to use. Bisana said, was there a day don't hear of them robbing people? Anytime why UDS on baby school that was the operation time of these armed robbers because bars neighbor and the students neighbor and they are bringing money and bringing cash. You better rob you because of these potholes. But ask them, when was the last time you heard of a robbery case? Because one of them Fufuso solar.
And then it almost a way signed to 2 years.
And almost say some portions of it are here maintenance 7 years. About 7 years now. No more to 2 baby say you see from Larbanga to Sola a rocky area. Inti Sawasha Larbanga if you use that road, Ubedu baby we will say quite never diverted. Ako for Bonechi. That's the Larbanga mystery stone. A befa stone nechi. Now sloping now ko a bepo inti those roads where we are, you would have to consistently maintain it because of sedimentary rocks, yes. And your friend is a metamorphic rocks. Those days are emphasized because they will keep shifting, they will keep moving. And it's a woman maintainer. There, we pay the concrete road. A bit to Kakra. 7 years more, we maintain a quinada. And the people have been begging you to come and do it. And if we want Domongo, it's not because President Mahama, if we hockey can't.
But how was it possible? How was it possible? So say John Mahama was able to win Damongo.
Yes.
And what can say because of Nyoma winning now?
Right.
Yeah. But a certain member of parliament he lose.
You see, I'm very true. Yeah, mistake. Mistake I hear and say. You require research ne yehu niema enko ye ne bibia na de abetena fidie so na yaka na your opponent na ide osomu na ko implement it. I remember some maybe brand a bit na radio so also okọ ekura wi ase omuso mu ni borehole na nyame adom ye be ko na yakoma mu borehole ade beche na your opponent akoma mu borehole and wo ko ho ade bi na obeka ye de strategies ne niema tuja. This time, question I will be say fantastic question, but I beg you I will not respond because share niama anko su ye biano yehu e wadamongo ne be hu kwa de be faso abato ebe. I will come here on 10th December 2024. I will be in this studio with you live. President Mahama will be the next president and Damongo will be declared NDC and Green one more time.
That meaning say Mutawakiru Besayamba.
Now
meaning say Mutawakiru be to Samuel Abujinapo.
Yes, it's a fact.
Samuel Abujinapo.
I won't tell you the strategy. Menka strategy no ha.
Samuel Abujinapo.
Me tell you mistake. Yeah, research bia we yes we more ko report no omodi abet na efidie so o say o kwa we na hanye ye we na won tokwa we ni we nti be hu an say wo opponent no
akoye
ana not o kajagum ntokwa no mu nti bo say wa frɛ we na waka we na o man boys na kase nti we were putting our strategies out there thinking say yes sensitize and crop for choir be faso
not ammunition
and a lot of constituencies had this mistake. I mean, I was listening to a lot of people those days. I'm original executive we have a case when we want to when we MP Adwawe we now we want to say your opponent will be taking advantage. It happened in many constituencies and we've realized it. And this time your caution and crop for you now we research be an challenger keep it to yourself, implement it. No need putting it across. Once you implement it, the people who know you have implemented it. Then this is the President Mahama, there's a good track record. Now what the 24-hour economy fair yedi be become Mahama track record one.
That's a baby. Ejuma
nopa, ejuma ewia, ejuma najo. Kofi beye, ama beye, salufu beye.
Malik Basintali and the attending Ekosiisen so the higher Sempai FM. Let me say a happy birthday to you, Lawyer Nana Kweku Bwedu. Lawyer Nana Kweku Bwedu. It's your birthday today. You are currently a tutor at the University of Galway in Ireland. Do have a really good birthday. You lecture the law of equity and trust at the University of Galway in Ireland. Lawyer Nana Kweku Bwedu. Happy birthday to you. My prayer for you is to live to be more than 94.7 and to do have a really good birthday. Lawyer Nana Kweku Bwedu, tutor at the University of Galway in Ireland. Have a really good one. Ma yenshena yentwaso. This one says that Obi Sami Jemfi should do his best to take Kennedy Japon's name from his mouth. When NDC was in power, we saw the same thing. Their members of parliament all voted for budget that were worse than this. Mentioning Kennedy Japon's name and tying him to anything will be met with what they don't want to hear about their candidate. Tell Charles Owusu to call me. I have some hospital beds and other equipment for him. George Neo Kaite, Ewa Chicago. And
John.
George.
Pacho. Me can crash down that. Now me bomb by a drama. For Busia.
Where's Obi? Is it an NDC member talking about how people who resign from their parties are treated? Does he think we have short memories and have forgotten what they did and said about people who were forced out of the party, including the Rollinses? In their just-ended contest, what didn't they do and say about the do-fors? Where is Ofusu Ampofo, Alote Jacobs, Kwaku Anyidoho, and the rest? Alan made a decision to leave the party, and so shall it be for now. We respect that, and it is right to approach him as someone who no longer belongs to the party. That's no disrespect. Starsky, New York, in the US of A. We say, happy birthday in advance to His Royal Majesty Ochihini Osajefo Amwetio for repenning. Sunday is your birthday. Enjoy it when it comes. Ohine Wonkwaso Bonti Benjamin and Odiwe Abba. We say Obi Honorable Sami Jinapo is expected to secure a significant victory once more. Basintale should rest. Regards to Honorable Reverend Intim Fojo. He's doing very, very well. Brian Boabin Samuel. Edie Eni. Obi, the import restrictions bill isn't a bad step, as it would go a long way to protect most indigenous industries and businesses, as well as encourage domestication to a larger extent. But the question still remains, if we did as a country make long-term provisions or took into consideration the repercussions of its aftermath, I pray this doesn't cause more harm than good to the local business community. Jomo Pokwase Festus. Edie Eni. Ma minkonko tie sofo na ansana no. People are winning. Oh. Now, not so will be can't ever the constituency and remember Manaka. But
no, I thought
oh no.
So they have to give us. Absolutely.
That's true. People are winning some moolah, and if you are ready to be part of the several winners who are winning some good cars, please. No, sir. Game Park Games are launching the latest, game in town. The Pick 4 game. Almost say numbers 0 to 9. Over pick 4 numbers out of 0 to 9. On star 946 hash. Star 946 hash. And you just have to dial star 946 hash. Now I pick 4 numbers from 0 to 9. And then a boom mawa. You just have to watch our live draw. Doom TV, so 9 a.m., 12 noon, 6 p.m. every day, Monday to Sunday. Now, what you say, 4 numbers in your boy. I just say you smile to your house with some really, really good cash. The game is regulated by the National Lottery Authority, not for persons under 18. Game Park Games, once them and I catch them. Sounds so NA. Adom City Real Estate, a real estate company, it's a multi-award winning real estate company, and they are offering you quality affordable houses in gated communities located in Tema, Community 25, Ebi Mataheko, and Akaswa. On sale currently, you have 2 bedrooms detached and semi-detached, 3 bedrooms detached and semi-detached, 3 bedrooms executive detached. Adaya, Adom City Estate, Airton, and Bebre. And Yadino, a starting free 300,000 Ghana cedis. Inti, when any rent, Todana Babe Wodia, from 300,000 Ghana cedis, we dying at them come in a gated community. Yamao perfection, we offer you comfort, convenience, and style. Oba all the social amenities are here in an estate. No, ebi ho, ebi twa kwanya tum, insuo ho, kanea ho, police station ho, community school ho, yamao security 24/7. Edemon Shanenso, emfa. Am I opesa wonu wondi nkoma? Adom City Estate number is 0308 250068 0308 250068. Na omonhwe into me emwao. Office of the Registrar of Companies ORC and they the premium service aba in response to clients' request some of fast track services inti and also register a company na ubetimi etua for premium service ya created the Prestige Center We offer you a bouquet of services, including registration of business names for sole proprietorships, companies, professional bodies, updating of business from the historical database, that re-registration, filing of annual returns, and renewal of businesses with the delivery of certificates and profiles in 24 hours. Inti Prestige Center ho de okwa bibia damu yopo unye tuya premium na yebeye obi biama within 24 hours. They come and experience a premium world class service. Visit the ORC office located at the Registrar General's Department in Accra. Call our hotline on 0302 666 081 0302 666 081 for further information. Ubitma joining you in WhatsApp, any Telegram, and so WhatsApp and Telegram 055 765 3130 055 765 3130. ORC, which is Office of the Registrar of Companies, a trusted partner for business. Omo Juma papa de innovations ne reforms about honestly and so catcher. So for ma mintio the now episode to Jeffrey in Kranza.
I'm to Janina. Said giving you a Georgia became.
Sure.
Yedi kan nyame ehia no. I mean say dodo na so temi ne a omo no.
Omo de beba. Sure.
And I mean you nua pani omahene edi ho nkomo.
Okay.
E wa pidie so.
Okay.
And tintin tete nyina ne say concern of efieja. Yeah, how you be brave. Remember how be anywhere with my tackle at the same time.
Sure.
And he, as I say, you friend one from the other. Now, you can't quite, you can't much many years. You won't, the body pan kwa home any decay. And any aspect. Your district in the moon, you were polyclinic in a war. Just a capital.
Okay.
For the past 20 years, next year, district in 20 years, year. Yeah, in your district, and as a constituency, and if I mean, an idea and so. For all the 20 years. Era Martin, Erica Martin,
okay,
it did 2 years. And the issue by and a by election by na era major drew. A buy. 2000 also I couldn't feelings. I could be many penny Joseph Mensa so NDC and chain. Then muno, the just capital idea. I say a catch a choir or district or capital now because I 5 kilometers, 20 years in the year. 20 years. Now we been sure to now simple overcall because I didn't go for black. And for one quite boo name. And the Ed, who this is why I also empower. But the teacher park is in a polyclinic on my Obi polyclinic, any male ward, any female ward, any children's ward, a ward back up. Beds to do a woman I 9. Into one number of area, you do a more a quarter.
Yes.
Penny for a branch and a mabawa, so a penny. So you'll be out your bow, now the same area. Which is a miniature say a quantity female and a male and a children's ward will be any treatment a different.
Yes.
And the Miss Retro that is a dinner, they say. So 1 hour and some movie. Teach you 1 hour film crans out to salmon on any cream, I'm a temene. On bitumen soya siamboa. You see pija another ward. I mean female and male ward. Sebaya will be home to do now. Obitimenya baby amaya channel yare. See anyone and maybe some.
Okay.
Now ye be sansono. Now ward be any beds and nam. See me the Georgia say or tea, you know, when ya papa. Near come pass it over boy. Amayimbi. Osu tea me. That's also boy here. Oma asempa for asotia, asobeti. Oma so asotia. Concern of asobeti. Medical say you bema Ibrahim Muhammad and the Jata cement. Me the letter be call. Gas and force so. Me the almost letter be call. Cement. Also me the letter be call. Okra me for letter ma ya wate. Say the mini Georgia tea. Let be uncle in chain. I was Charles me wo iron rods back one could 10. Me baba beji. Me wo ebia cement 5 bags me babeji there will be out be bia and e be kisho say obia e be tro ni din kama ibia nananum nyina wo fieja e be damase ne abomba so for odoso nko a mu ya kire fieja fo I say nan say asanteman ra otumfo na natira say a ohum say o ka so wo hwe abanyanima anhwe a ne manfo nyina be wu but the bold decision say matrase me frame man for say yemra na yemme hwese bit me 10 million Ghana cedis yam fan CC hospital say be ya so bi hu dodo na wakunya yaresa ho ebi na wura kana Japan ya Santiman ebo na baso a on rent mi finida on susu ye bia ye remfuda na me no kasa yi enro me kasa wi ya na me nua be ma bia me pena sempa bibi ntimi fa ne din tuja o aban mu o se wa tro book bi na book no be lunch no sika bi obenya bia o de ba be si you can say word na man
wow
si e si bi kra na o de dey wedding ba be kam timi nua na nyame shara pa na book na wa tro no enam say e ho ntoma pa no nya nre ntimi mpese me pentem
sure
na maboni din den atudwa but onyame shira wo yie se wonya akoma papa onya nkwansani sabi ufacha me onya kan ni kura na waka kire me se enna masem a wakan ti akama koma na me nso me doctor minim se de niam ayeden esitie me book amatro yi ya ho procedure beba nyina no me de beba na ma be boa ne apagya bibi etisa so eden asi ho ti adofo ATM Ghana for de ye ma ne ye fe momo amena nyema ne yefe na yenua anom yenua mema anom sebi ho dodo ma you can imagine obi a onye wo maame onye wo yire onye wo nua ba na wo dafa na onso dafa na baby cry do baby say edan wo ne yesisa ho how do they do it say mema mu a say mema say ma so a ma say mofra cry mofra na emwa na emu ya emu so odin na minim say Minister of Health so 8 year me adwane doso me nka so munye bi umgusu ye bi but I won chomo ni so me hwen concern of na your hospital no ana say your clinic no ehia mboa but me nka nyam say aban chiche agenda 111 no o manye mfrim ne mo ye de enu ba bia nti ye ka say ye be hwe say agenda 111
o master TC
but enu ba bia enu ba bia obitima ka ho asem kra say because train and one some there building the can say the rooms and I say infrastructure a different from putting equipment in
sure
and the can say train we had a Bekwai hospital I check out a buying call will be adding answer now a buying buyer kora no itimi the equipment gugu mu ene e ma omunya baby kohwe ho yare nti mesre kakra e bi say free Ghana for nchen ni tiza moye adoma me gidi say nyame e be hira muti obi me dase pa ne akwanya so a wode aba
enso ye
dase aba tell you kakra wode bia meje pa grade so ha say kakra bia so de meje na bia kwa kwa chase me no mo ne ko kati so no
ehia pa
so when you got to am offering answer so kati ne
in Kranza me boy
in Kranza no
yeah in Kranza niema me kai in Kranza Professor Irama Adi.
Okay.
Time I know you're vice chancellor for Anglican University.
Okay.
And almost by in Kranza.
Yeah.
And almost setting it up.
Yeah.
It's in Kranza member.
Now program is Professor in Japan.
In Japan.
Yeah.
On that program, you know. So you see ward for Friday.
On offering Kranza.
Offering Kranza. Immediate past rector or Sunyani Technical University.
Okay.
Free Busia.
Okay.
I want to check. And the programming yes, we are we can so na chaso so no kwa na betra na waka ho asem. Men nananom nyina tamechi. Prof etamechi. But the time say no me na be time fidie so.
Sure.
All that opportunity oba be ka ho asem. Even though I am many so dey hu ni me po. Then so enema no adere ye ma manfo no. Tuntimi nyi manfo no in say chain. Na won kasa won kwa de wo pese wo ye den. Wo ye. Na wo ya mahemfo. Nti medina nanom aka ho bi aba Professor Nsejaba atai chire on a tipronti bibia ide bebe bia no pin kra enyira make sure say ye be ye ama ho ate na ama enipa anya so mfaso
very well yeah that's it papa inti
George number na mama refi
oh no me de be ma sisi no cross say but I think because wama further details I just say bia as a unim no because I say my mention I say tell Charles that Kofi doctor's friend in Chicago is my friend.
Oh, okay.
Papa Owusu Bempa is a friend as well.
Yeah.
Also he calls me Mr. George. Or Chicago. If I not Ken for President coordinator at Chicago.
Because I'm called Chicago, now I'm Kofi chain.
Okay.
Kofi dinner there.
Okay.
And
Fantastic. And the number no ebema, but message at the Mayan Komo Ayedi 0548 443 523 0548 443 523. Ubit me the messages na Abre Palgrave. Yenim say any 20th. Say 20th of this month, a movie nomination, all right?
20th of this month.
20th of this month. And a movie nomination. Now. Okay. To be a file nomination for. Now, I was all filing in 2 days' time, right?
Well, before 25th.
Before 25th. Now I file it.
25th. Either before or by 25th, you should file.
I was all filing.
I think.
And about one, so I'm going to go 27th. January.
I think the whole amount should be about 78,000.
78,000 for the picking of the form and filing, no?
3,000.
Okay.
Now, Ubetia 35,000 for filing.
Okay.
And, for development fee,
40,000.
To Kaninya Uma, 78,000.
78,000 Ghana cedis. Wow. And yeah,
so for
and yet the man
wow, that's nice. That's nice. And I also found so there your clearest intention yet say indeed you person go contest.
Go far from there we declare. Monkey play by sizes.
Yes.
You declare say you want to stand. Deputy
Minister Education.
Honorable Gifty Chumampo.
Gifty Chumampo.
But I'm certain say to go well.
Okay.
Christopher the see bompire. Say we nko pompoye.
Yeah.
Politics no sunsu mi niam be break.
Nioma wom.
Enye easy crash.
Nioma wom.
Sunsu mi niam wom nti. O kania no o kania.
Sure.
Sunsu no.
No o sum. Butro bojo de enye.
Ye ho bokania. Nti
kania so ne han.
Mate, very well. We wish you well. We wish you very, very well. Mokofa form new year. At least you read January Modia will focus a lot more attention on sa primary bebasono. But I mean the big story, budget approved, LI withdrawn from Parliament and all of that. It was saying Pacho.
Obi you better than me say I'm sure see if budget. I mean say on paying another danko for the 2024 budget ne finance minister honorable Kenoforiata the two journal parliament abomodin approve me said the entire minority there almost disapprove budget I mean majority
the principles of the budget in the way the budget statement and economic policy principle no more approval the minority rejected it.
The entire minority rejected
136
yes and majority in
138 yes
obi nia mekane say ohwe parliament any the way I corner ababa be significant instrument
yes
as I say yamayeni ekon for an entire minority. I mean we cannot discount it for an entire minority say omobe discredit and not approve a budget even though I personal is worrying it's worrying for our democracy and me I would caution the minority say ye bu or mind together and in Nema Nana Danko for the president of Mampini and the entire economic management team and the entire government and the share budget a budget for the Ghanaian people into a budget for the Ghanaian people so you who film now okay say whom person obey approve ya now you are all side the service to Inkofo represent your mono. It's the honorable Kingsley Atoforsen, our minority leader, our the minority for him, our former minister for finance. Minjin this is the route SSO take it. But obviously, I mean, so when you say parliament there, they have their nays and they have their yes. But for me, as a student of governance, I think it's very worrying. Say an entire minority block and meaning someone make a political decision and answer almost share the substance of the issues because budget here present I think say in the very best interest of the Ghanaian people. That's what I'll state on it. Li Li nearby, FM. Now I had a bit of concern kakra I think say I was on your set, and I'm kind of say some of the 20 items now I listed, no, in Nema, the Ghanaian people, beyond Omo Kraba, Yakokoto Fium Honum, no, I mean, a few bia, Omo Ankasa Tukai, Ekokoto, Ebo Mufi, go for your barrels. You know, every summer be abuhuna go fire barrels na babe doing 6 weeks e yedrania be brina edi for almost a year. I mean those days na be you know me to mo na ba almost a year be 2 years grande mo inside, you know. It's affordable. Go for crown so all well and good say abine e be hwe senia ye dependence on importation no eso beti. You only say COVID-19 extra and say a man I say a boy home or self-sufficient. Inti ella ya ye de buy ya na ye di home common or parliament no. Na ye kwa send ye be ya ye bet to me a ration percentages be a be boama ya building local capacity. I bet to me provide san my way. I mean say ella ni buy na local rice ye chance to Tobia yedi enye bad. I mean, local rice now me toy enye bad is nice. Utum udidi mutu any rare kwanya well who say yes. I mean properly no. Very very healthy, but ebia enye no na ya yedi inti ama your appetite ne enko hono. But the government or president Nana Dankwa Akufo-Addo epese or encourage Ghanaian people say yanka say niema ye wono ye babo modena ye patronizing and no let me say the impact of that is enormous. First Ebema will see the no to me appreciate it more and more, and Ebema also find near my fee abonting and back one also build capacity now over to me a crebiaco into a more ye de bar fruit juice is here de bay buy here one district one factory it could be fruit juice here, and a number of fruit juices a war Ghana Hanuma a locally manufactured fruit juices, you know, industries almost ye Jumania and I see a bomoding now ye patronizing it's the suspension, you know, our culture say a buying a listening government. It's say Nkofo Bebre can say as a airline a debano as a per se favoritism omonge party for any be more license ni niema Nkofo kokoka ekofa kutu champion de nya bemu say for to beje golf ni niema Nkofo koka say committee na ye set up no a minister beda no anyway ni nya no as a niema mo kan nya me say abaya ye will be ye listening government parliament kasema yebetie the Ghanaian people also kasema yebetie. For us as a new patriotic party, mean say a free market.
Okay.
Free market in our ideology and our thinking, you know, HSA, you allow open space for Obia to compete. It's the notion behind the airline, you know, a bit of a concern because for a new patriotic party, a free market now, it will allow Obia no to operate, you know. Now I say we are not looking at it that way, but I can also understand the rationale. It's say yempesi be overly dependent on importation. It's a to me build local capacities. And untina from October, I think either of 2022 and 2021, I'm paying another Dankwa Akufo-Addo economic address. So economic address, you know, the 6-month monitoring be to onoma no see shesenia ye be halt importation of certain essential commodities. So bekaya mejidi say it is at that backbone of 6 months, no, and we review no who say so if Ghanaian people to me are living in 6 months with a minimal importation of these items and the FIL been to on say some of these things they inform me policy decision and a policy drive, but the suspension doesn't mean say ABR you be cancel and I say baby it will come back again to the table baby reviews kakra and you be afan now your share percentages beer because if you are able to the percentage whereby then we can also augment it with a sizable part of Yankasi percentage within the local Ghanaian economy.
Very well. Palgrave near Tin and Kano. Basintali, my intio.
Obi.
Yes.
Juana no so a listening government.
And yeah, then another Dankwa Akufo-Addo.
We are listening government. What have you listened to? Now, Ella ya suspendi. a day importing a Ghana for car yentia watching a sign. If you are a listening government, tell us, oh, Ghana for CC and internet actually sign. Because you have admitted, say, you will bring it back in another form. It means that there is a reason for the withdrawal. Now we are listening government. And was a okasenumu. Wetimi achireye. Niamotie intia mochi airline assign. That is what makes you a listening government. During COVID, we learned how to survive domestically. Okay, the price of oil during COVID. I don't know if you bought oil, a gallon of oil. A gallon of oil equal 850 Ghana cedis during COVID. Why? There was no local production and the demand was high. So there was inflation. In demand and supply analysis, you would have to beef up in order to attain an equilibrium. If you intend cutting down on imports, and then it was a way will beef up local production. Me wa 2024 budget. Table 29. Ubia commodity imports and demand. Yanfamo. The total production of rice in Ghana is 685,000 metric tons. The total demand for rice is 1.4 million metric tons, which means that your local production as of today and drew half of your total demand in the country. Sugar, Ghana, you produce a matchstick ton worth of sugar in Ghana. Company na ye sugar, Emma Ghana na recommenda sugar factory. Mobile Mugu factory no. Sugar cane, I should yes sugar no. Ewo recommenda sugar factory no. Moton Tom Mark Patashi for Emma Mode Koya Patashi. And they was sorry, I was you are putting a ban on sugar. No, you didn't. No, you did cement.
It was not
and
a
ban,
did not
restriction. Yes, restriction. No, you didn't. No, you did not here. Now demand ne kosoro. Now we have few importers. Na they have survival or my more. Poultry. You free about so. Your poultry production mamo at 20%. If you remember, in 2014 we had the Ghana broiler project. So 2014 no, na Ghana your poultry production do 20%. And in President Mahama ka say obia or imported poultry biano make sure say we local your local purchases be up to 40%. And some amount of permits no wait to me import poultry about kruma and my poultry boy relatively good and my Ghana for quality chicken at affordable prices. The importers were happy. They were happy. Mobile and this is your budget. Obi poultry production. The Ghana poultry production, local production is 4.6 of our total demand in this country. 4.6. Adia yajamamu at 20%. 4.6. I'm giving these figures to let you understand. Say, document somebody was not thinking right. What the hell am I Ghana for? Ade good afon kasa and I'm the airline no call parliament to lay it twice. Na Ghana Commerce and Industries. No mon kasa. They resisted this airline from day one. Now somebody call Mashebe Jefie. Some go tables are airline. Importers and exporters. Almost resisted airline from day one. Now somebody call some who lane twice on 2 occasions. And Yam Mashebe Jafo led by Cassel Atofos and Doctor. The Bedi Echire Amaboa Honorable John Jenapo Kukudam. Honorable Isaac Adongo and Mrashebo your phone na omoka win the minority. And can de Eli and Komo Leno, no munya lane pe 21 working days adane law. A Ghana for importers and exporters. And kamuti yo mwa and kamo de samre beko. You see, as I can say, no one is against local production of goods and services. But mre in contravenance with the World Trade Organizations, WTO, laws on import restrictions. In contravenance with the Professor Justice Olenu report of 1967, which set aside the imposition of import licenses. And the almost set it aside and say it had the potential of breeding corruption. I bring you to the corruption of this particular document. Page 3. So our committee, we are going to have a permit committee. Minister or this Iba Parliament, Honorable Katie Hammond, on one case and a best committee. No? A committee of 11 members, Nipa bear 7 and co-league ministers. 7 out of 11 and co-league ministers, no ministerial nominees. A rep from the Ministry of Finance, a rep from the Ministry of Agric, a rep from the Ministry of Employment, and in Yakakaho. Now, when you know about our committee, on no Katie Hammond, the deputy, it is here. Point A, 2A. I say, the Ministry of Trade and Industry, on one ministry, no, not below the rank of a deputy minister, shall be the chairperson nominated by the minister. This is in his airline. And to me, I'm a committee, I may set it up. Me and I may be deputy, maybe the HD. They say lawyers are making fee, set up committee. No way, you may be entirely, I may the deputy. So I'm going to check committee. Now, me check committee in a committee decided on import documents on the approve. No more sad the abemame. Now, the minister in his airline has the authority to either approve or disapprove the decision of the committee. On
my Kwabena Santi was very much involved in the broiler project. Because of Bibi Oye Juma,
That's right.
And he also made a point, and I asked this question, sir, is the minority's opposition to this LI based on experience implementing the Ghana broiler project? And the reason is that, and Omahini tells me, sir, under the broiler project, and so on, Louisa Hannah BCU was the person in charge of licensing. In Toronto, license, really. It was nothing different from what is in here.
Should I tell you the difference?
Catch me.
The difference, they say, under the Ghana Broiler Project, there was a condition you were supposed to meet before they issue you a license, and that condition was one.
Which is?
Purchase 40%.
Yeah, but the same thing is in this one, no?
What you're supposed to do.
The purchase of local way and Sunday.
Let me tell you. Let me give.
Is it not in this one?
Let me give you the qualifications of how to attain the project. Good qualification of permits. A person qualifies to apply for an import permit in respect of a selected strategic product if that person has a valid order with a seller and satisfy the requirements for licenses and certifications from relevant authorities. Finish. This is a qualification.
But the second one is loaded.
It is loaded.
What does it mean?
It is not transparent. It is not transparent. If you want to have an import licensing scheme, make it transparent. No, the conditions under the NDC, and not to even scrutinize the entire system.
Let me see. Committee membership.
Membership no 1.2.
Okay. No
committee membership 11 members. Close to 6 was a 7. Reps from various ministries. Now, when you mean Obi committee atna siama onu minister Katie Hammond no decided say Obi won yam fentime ma license. Ono Katie Hammond say mrantie ne maba omu wo krom ha no yeti ayese kube na esori ana ejeja ya budget. Nti wo run office no hwe we nim na wo titi se kube o se wo memma wo. O hwe we nim na se wo aboje bebre o se wo memma wo license de bi. Na so ono ankasa disapprove license no na se wo be ye appeal a. Wonim no say appeal committee chairman. Ono Katie Hammond na. Nti wo sa wura office wo say hey kube wura wo titi se kube wo sa pede wa sorry free hako. This is the monopoly. This is the monopoly that is going to be introduced in this licensing scheme. Now, say no be a pet chop will be wo baby. We nyansa be na what document mo. Nyansa be pa na what's document mo. No conditions, very opaque document. Oh sorry, okay, importers 10. Almost sorry about on chain. Almost say yeah be person imports. ɔsɛ okay mo ko hu committee no committee ni hwɛ mu no almost 10 year ya nyei mo de mo approve 10 no onu ke tia mo no hwɛ w'anim no ɔsɛ me mpɛw wo free ha
otimi the committee na kanim
ni nyina mu and it is stated in the outline. So no one can say either approves or disapproves. In the committee no more dey ban on for so many home. On one keti amoni after selecting on one committee on no bechere allowances on budget. It is in the airline in conjunction with the Ministry of Finance. On no bechere me deputy we a committee chairman every committee sitting be budget 100,000 Ghana cedis on no bechere unilaterally. What kind of corruption thinking is this in this particular area airline? Now and there almost omutie ye nti no matwe asan na kire oni nti o matwe asan e wo mo Joy FM online. The IMF reports eya na omu refi se omo de oman no akogya broni bi wo bebi eya na omu refi se omo di sika atete economy no mu asai ne basa amande nia IMF be ka bia na e wo so omu di so eya na omu refi nti obi ayo oye mrei em se na ne refi se they have tied us aponche na ye kra sesi ano ahoma no ekra obi wo bebi enti yesu akuma aponche nso se nipa na anja ahoma no mu a wonya ho kwan na wawe aponche na no. IMF under the May 2023 report, it had been stated in point 4 IV there will be no imposition or intensification of import restrictions for balance of trade reasons. Na mo na do ne ba onwea mo die sika nyafo chese what the economy na tetena apansan na broni be say me pay trade investors any ebe ya omotimi invest wo mo economy no mu ama Ghana asagina na so a mo se den mo se mo ba ni imports ade mo refi ana mo refi say IMF kramo, and that is the main reason for the withdrawal aside the stiff opposition by the minority. And Obi, I think said this one of the major success stories are minority for Choke, and we wish to applaud them, we wish to encourage them. Ghana for show winning so mbeko aboy Ghana for show winning etiman for guta freight forwarders se obia de ne inspiration nyina e de ahye your minority caucus in parliament hwe guta for ye ka ho ma asemi they are still complaining of a tour tax bills amode abremo e da so wo mrahye bedwafie o obi wunim sende se wo ton chinchanga wo kwa ho na wusie ni pie ba minister beat me beche or say weigh 100 tons every ton will be 100 cedis 100 by 100 10,000 over. It is in the new tax bills. A tax on carbon dioxide on companies obi wo ho a oton eyi wele e wo kwa ho obi ototo salmon no ye no company minister beat me betete baby e dia husie ne bedoso no na wache they have not explained to you and I how a ton of smoke is going to be measured. Now, so budget.
But that's why it's in Parliament.
It's in Parliament.
That's why there's a bill before Parliament.
And that is why we are letting people understand the bill. And the bill is that you pay 100 cedis on every ton of smoke. Until we smoke near 100 tons, we bet you 10,000 Ghana cedis. Tax on their brain, no. When you say, Omo mucha apatashi, apio, a free next year, Komunjimin. Yeah, the tax at also. Tax on appeal 20%. Ubetuya, opea wumpe ubetuya. Nto mo twetwe kakra no. Beer, bronya na ebe 47.5%. Ya the two-sided beer so. Obi ope beer no beer ubetuya sa to no. 10% on vehicles that burn fuel. Wo which is sedanka ubetuya 100 cedis. Me metri abobo ya metuya 100 cedis. Obi otwi Prague ya obetuya 100 cedis. Obi otwi Okada obetuya 100 cedis from next year. Why your insurance aye roadway dey we no. Na do se mete ho. We ye ni nyina wi asa be ma be 100 cedis and say na wetimi etwi excise duty unnecessary tax. Obi wonim ne ebu ma be mu kese. Obi a wosi ni fie akoton ono asa akope agent so beton no. Agent beji ni fee na do ne baomi as agent so be charge 5% wo nti wo fee a 5 million a wo ko ton fee na obi a wan fa block and si fee obi a wan to asase obi a tese onim mfifiri a wate edi asi wo fee no na do ne baomi a wo ko ton fee no wi a na 5 million a wo di mu 250,000 2.5 billion be ba be momo no mo jisika no baomi na da no Obajisa's can free is part of the tax bills. Omo the tour edi ato textbooks, pens. What kind of government is this? Nti how are you from no? Mo pese mo prayer na. ebi mu dadwene senia the remaining 1 year ombe survive ama omotu aban boni ye de free ade so just mo de mo prayer se some person mo kaya hye ekuye na chese asem na
basentale mamena
ya omo ye mobo kakra obi ya ye kan say the minority and the NDC was against this airline would continuously be against it. If omo de bamra shebe je fear 100 times no more correct it
even when the concerns of stakeholders is addressed
this monopoly, this corrupt halved document, this ill thought through document almost how this yiba
it will be rejected
unless they beef up local production
very well
to the state. Obi my main such example in Nigeria. When you say Nigeria abandoned the importation of rice, and it was well thought through. When you in 2014, they banned the importation by road, and they allowed for sea. As of 2015, now rice companies want Nigeria 20. Abayno so companies nasen emande the rice companies in Nigeria brought 120. So they banned that by sea and by flight again. And today Nigeria depends largely on their local rice. Abaya mobile, mun see one rice factory or babya, mun see one sugar factory or babya, poultry akoko kora munya or babya. Musora mosomo
medase.
Now they are so
me pacho maminti o.
Obi. Egusu achi ahwe fo na tie fo biom. Menu doctor.
So for maka won sem nyina na.
Dr. Okoboy.
Yes.
Na oche wie okwa battle so.
Sure.
Anigi sema manigi ba ko pe. Ene se metie se wa wini. Oya branti a ne hojo. Na odoni pasa wotima amanipa. Me yimpa ye ma no se ne win enso ha ya ne mumu na ni swade hu bebam. Na watimi
wasen akọ back to parliament.
Yes, watimi ambo ne manfo se the kwan opaso ofaso bo. Me penasem pa am doni ye. And I wish say obasan akobim na the only muno watimi dia som ne man. Nti me chia ne ba bi obi a unto call health insurance unto something dey oza. Kanana yete entu ya ka na ho aman is a we had platform or the omina guswa. I could tell two I know didn't have a go. It is more providers no go for supply drugs are untin kasa health insurance for ntua akatuntua. Nti who say 2 week a 2 week a 2 week and sika untimi ne cancer bufro bia. The man say baby is smooth. A chair say a result oriented guy often edumating in Yagro. Yamichano. I may say me Chinese na mesreno. Your percenter issuance card center on Kranzanov.
Oh, okay.
Now my boy no see me my sebe ya for pepe so be card na. When you soon in town sir. Yamichano. Minia metua minia percentele ne pagre bi kwan cancer no kese bia. Toda who say wa ben one. Who defend the kese kwa na mbetime bu. Ti toda who defend na opija 9. The main fact so ma withdraw airline just a BBO.
Yes.
Enye kwa. Na you be fine me na me menua basentele ya adwin but ba na monyo 7 dia how dey am person ko. Look, first of all, Krobie ni why
who see chene na ya wan 7
Krobie ni why important niam. Krobie ni why important niam because obi ani ho na ho so na kwankro. The America crowd no say we import to from other countries and eba China for I see we everything in their own country no sabi niam bebre ho a import wedding eba okrum
sure
and nti omako all over the world am pese kro bi aden omako so nti e de be mpa nyina so na de airline because me hear that assessor say rice and see a pese if you kwan betima fa so na ye si ho kwan na ye mfa me gu o man bibiri ba na head deficit there wa there na ye abo rice farmers and say me say rice farmers we are nothing region baby money as a private company bi yen hihye no ma do rice no amanaba na private company so mmfa rice no na rice na den e go ho na bosi o ba kwakoji everyone na eno no abeda abonten a ye discuss abra emo no so ye ni bi ho and ye hia indeed, me call Nigeria bar up and down, me tackle. that time almost 7 more now my dear one here. I mean
the local rice.
Now coming now I said look, yeah, that's the only rice here. What Papa Chini how come fine. That's the only rice I would do with the other. Why don't want it? But indeed Ghana rice is different. Obi Ghana rice and corn as own mana adia chiswa. Utimi say din said pepe.
Yeah.
Sent to him. I said mini paragraph kan only chumuto the answer what war. And I be a friend made in Ghana. I had a papa. Me made in Ghana. Not how they show you made in Ghana. Penny fatty. So that's it. All these fabrics. I was a fabric I Ghana, but to share said yes, every paragraph no. The minia a basintele cry a shake cry. Yapama. Bibia made in Ghana bia me who said papa. But you see, before I bet me this restrictions Albania and one. I say making sure say every one man out trying be. Ya man yani AGI for the commo production cost so it him say nyama no ha dia and yam prim man ma bebrebe na MSA marketing so den e wo ha. On say ye 2 seasons so. Nye baby and 2 seasons so. But even Burkina Faso no we need 2 seasons no. I'm na my tomatoes. 1 year back called dry season man. I'm na my tomatoes. Oko Niger Garimi. Hona onions then a free bar. And so to me the baby 10 years then so grant to order. 5 years then so to order. Irrigation on the do onions no. Supply man ko Nigeria Ghana baby kasa ye de do. I mean that's man who know that mrade ko ye na de be chana pa no man shemra. That's they are coming typical of Ghanaian. Ade be chana pa na shemra foforo aba. Dem mo si emra no ye hihye nipa. But ye hihye nipa mamra. Enti before anka ye de mra no beba no. Sisi ye ya na wo ka bibi say they want to go back and consult more. Means that the consultation is right then and kofamu engagement, and how did they engage the people? The idea was it going to solve the problems that you want now? I think that Abayan Kasaba and Yan Semono, or who says you bet to me, I'm bread importation. I say, I just say in your factories, a bit to me, I manufacture those things like here say be important. Now my team up bread importation. I say so. I'm starting one district, one factory. I'm a for partner buying mom do musica every shame. A fine a drew. Now they are buying a year first uncle for no. See, I say to a boss, do a certain level be. They do that level we are. Yet to me, I can't say, baby, I drew here. And yes, a sugar. I can't. Me baby, a sugar, or say, a sugar baby.
You David.
Yeah, you do.
The appetite.
Me na important. What I said. That's certain things we need be crowd cream and to so pro. Look, Obi. So call me chrome bono. Okodoma area no na hwe baby omo ye poultry on na ko bisa poultry farmers na de omo koma I thought that cry aduane omo de feed amode mo aburo amode mo wan cry di cry no na bi ni ho ya rate mi ba na mo nyina wu etimi bedu baby say e come to me ba omo nya aduane I say omo ton kokko no bi 10 Ghana cedi each kokko obon ho ka no ton 10 Ghana cedi each one ton na obobo ka gu kwa nifa so bi ani so oton m1 enti ye won hihye se ye nya abotre de to fam ye so won a ye pise ye se ye bo mo mutimi du pempenso bi a djuma mu di nti no se ba se ye import no ma bi a beti so yes. Because you can say sabi frozen chicken ye mfa ma o ma ahin de ye wo ma ye di ne day anti ase ye mfa bi ma o ma ye beti ma survival anamewa na say bi meti say na say nkofo kwa na ntwi tifi Brazil
kawuro cry the free Gambia ne Guinea never
okwa ya ntwi wo a container ntwi ti o ehuhu sa na ye share containers
wele cry the ba
ye de ba Ghana what you say enti ranch ahodo ana rekufa do ka ho asem ne ye a ese e be na ntwi ahodo ne na ye nya bi adi an import bi kra na o de ye nya de wedding and a cry plus. You see, the planting for food and jobs. I find it here, Drew. Are we self-sufficient? I do, baby said, in here will be a BBL, come I say. We should ask all these questions. It made me feel say, yes, it is good, sir, on my withdrawal for now. Now, on the people call machine. maybe say uncle, you know, they still even need to engage the minority because some engage you behind closed doors. Na entia say adwuma no mu na hu de eko a bebo o man na so mo de betudwa na obi a nkasa o mo ne papa no so tia say but akoma akoye say yilevi ho asem ohun to da otutu anoma ho na de be kire pani fi say wudi na tem enti yenya botre abran takra wa abo no ho no yemfa nkyerekye obi a na obi ahu abo akro ase tutu takra no go a wo identify abo na enyedin. There's a need for consultation. All these things are. Majority say minister so adwen papa. Thinking say
we dey nya
adwen. My man nyuma dia.
We dey reverend adwen.
Na say timi aboa ma local I can say content no aboa mo matimi akosora. Ade ntina na imputation no say ye ne 10 ye na be a 5. Ye make sure say embebu especially Christmas time.
Yeah.
Say abanoni nyoma no ne Ghana nyoma no fra na ebua. Tabiam say ede na ne bokro e wo so kakra because yen taxes no
also
na hwe yen electricity baby ne bo nam niam bibiri factors bibiri why my yen niam a ye ne kru yimu no.
Yes.
Obi, can you imagine say a box of chicken, frozen chicken, ne bo for chicken akoko ba ko.
Sure.
Box
for cry.
A whole box of chicken.
Box
frozen chicken. Ne bo for chicken. Chicken full live chicken.
Yeah.
Enti wo na akota nka de na beto. So wo na akota. Until before we can say, what the ban at 2 animals. Let's say she shares so about my chicken crash on the boy. Coffee. Say a dog's only walk of former. Maybe you know, maybe pay frozen chicken. I mean, Menyanka, life none of them. And he said, life no war for a venom a frozen chicken. I'm being cut up cry.
Of course.
And but say, no ding now has a live chicken back home. Ni board didn't change a whole box of
chicken,
frozen chicken towels. Egum. Which one? Miss
Katie
Hammond. A coconut in the so I would rather than to be so in Tunchain.
Now,
now, on.
Neana ni revision na pograja moje.
Oyobia me hu se ne boafuda. Da bia na osre.
Ne boafuda.
The woman say, did say o man ni na wo.
Very well.
Na yesom o man enya amanyuko ne yesom. Enya abotre. Na yenidi nkomo no enkwa chiri. Na enkomo no kwa wi a you say I adwon papa opose wo
so obi mama ela ina me nchira obi
implementation no
briefly
maybe akwan pase implement no en shada nkoboa for now yen hwe kwan betima dan ni na first of all ya so won na wo ha no
asen
etiwe mu idru o ya bo ma seat belt ni year na omo nshikia sure say yeah support omo by saying say yeah, Madodo number, yeah, mamma, and any man in Macromasia. Betima share, but whereby ya, on capacity in Timin Rube, ya. Na, if I said the big free on this baba, a big cushion, am I a Martimatoy and the cassette, a negis a corsiva, but now by apply. Cry, we are my amount certificate to cry, once I call funny man cry, ban crown.
And no say another
issue. G. Young ship, ni no, the entire service.
Ene koni
ahahan it doesn't say benyanza for you say benya na pomasi
quickly yes. one paragraph prove to the fact says our document the consultation beyond common say social reps of the committee your Ghana National Chamber of Commerce and Industry now so the Ghana National of Commerce and Chamber of Commerce and Industry are against this particular airline until one why and they buy into agreement say on benya rep Ewo committee also because they are against it. The Ghana National Chamber of Commerce, and there are only 2 non-governmental organizations in this entire document. AGI and the
Chamber of Commerce.
No matter what buying Juma for. Into 2 uncrofoy so I are against this particular document. Into one why and a consultation. Into where one man show document it was a tugu. Any question say babium
Basentale meda.
it's been diffused.
Meda say.
Yeah,
So for meda it's been withdrawn.
I am a minority in parliament and homo pure mama corruption breeded.
That's it. Oh, BBO can on this they say no.
On this day, no.
Very well.
Onoga what yes. There be any see everybody now.
Yeah, we are doma. Yeah, we sign so Asia, of course.
I mean, no be all agreed.
Yeah.
This document is
The last year, and then I pay me 50 ba. Maybe true accident or La Paz. Traffic.
Anyone so.
Anyone so car 4.
Okay.
And up him sir.
Wow.
We na gina fako. Me sre ye nua no matie. E man tell them baba wa ni obi bia. Kwanso brebrel, kwanso jojo. Afi ko na wi ya. To da ba ifo kra na wada. To da bon sam so bia no ti baby kra e nom ni su.
Akopa asem akɔhyɛ.
Na yakopa asem na yakofrɛ no sɛ omra magi man ho sɛ e ona aye. Oto obo a baka koduru. Oto obo so oba biduru.
Yeah.
Mo ye driver mo be nyam botre. Na ye ntu ye boase, ni intimi preserve your life. Because there's life after Christmas.
Yeah.
Life no end the Christmas or but there's life after Christmas.
Sure.
Say anyen sa afi ko na wie ya. In fact, say Kumasi kwana sepa o. Ofa Kumasi kwana so a.
No maintenance.
Potholes now.
No potholes e woso no.
Does that no be in America savannah there?
Obi.
No maintenance.
Kesa udi agora.
Ebe to car naturally baby.
One kasa kora betima.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you have you dodgy kesa udu ultra enyinam
Osino that
corner enye kosa
Police for
be
be we be enya no so na police for charge that. Who slow down here acho.
bia nye
Wia no ahye kwan no.
Yeah.
Ama abobo.
Yeah.
no apart from boabo no portals ankasa e wo kwana mu no so enye small thing
Saturday ona me kofa ya.
yes it's almost mama
We compliance so.
yeah nya botre
Okay.
Ichi ho no.
Okay.
e wo ya kwan so
And the kwan na enye no. Kumase kwan the speed e ya wo hu so there.
yes am ketwo wo
Ase ye ko ayi o.
obi obi timi kaka bia careful ho na onim say ade ba come hu wo
The whole overtaking in the ase ye movie o.
obi me tia say you can me drive from here to Borga meaning baby ya curve bia wo
Yes.
me bia portals da say ntua ne dia na me be around so drivers ni be drive o kwan so a
Omo nim kwan no so
so
papa.
kwan so but or drive so every day for about 10 years on that but onim
On study.
aha curve wo ha aha e say nti so that will be come to be say kwan wo fa so da wo say ai nti na onim say aha e curve na
Na wo ye overtaking.
na wo you overtaking wo ha na nti yesre maybe you dey own no nkwa but nipa na obetra wo ka mu no wanya na use obesu wo
Yeah.
nko fa car kwan so maka bo no
Yeah.
but obetra wo ka mu say fa ne kwaso ndwem yen tu e bo ase na yen tu drive enipa no mfa mu ntwa eburo afi na afi foforo e wo yenima ase say ye efisi
That's it.
yen sa me gidi say sa kwanhia dodo na aye hu wo ya kwan ahodo so no ebebrase
So for your
That's
that's
it.
Ekosiisen Suni Mayena Malik Basintale Ase, Deputy National Communications Officer of the NDC, Reverend Charles Owusu, or aspiring independent candidate Ewo Nkranza North in the Bono East region. And he will be contesting in the parliamentary elections in that constituency as an independent candidate. Also na Palgrave Boache Dankwa, a parliamentary aspirant, hopeful for the NPP Ewo Ebuakwa North constituency in the Eastern region. And he waka so be fan form on the 20th of December. And he will be back on Monday. Nyame adoma Monday and you could see say befi Sunyane Abremo. And you would want to make a date with us live from Sunyane at 2 p.m. It will be an exciting show. Sarkodia is out with a brand new